Yeah, and I suppose it talks to another sort of pivotal change in my life where I changed industry. So I had been working for a small IT team in a education organisation, a university basically, and looking like I was going to climb the corporate ladder eventually and make mega bucks. But then it was also around this time where I was trying to think about, well, what do I want my next job to be? And this job came up in a not-for-profit organisation, humanitarian aid organisation, actually pretty well-known one. And it was a step back in terms of pay, but it was a step up in terms of role and opportunity. So anyway, so I bit the bullet. I was definitely had outgrown my previous organization and role, bit the bullet, took that job. And what I realized working in that not-for-profit NGO space was that I was surrounded by people that had this philosophy: don't aim for a bigger piece of the pie, aim to make the pie bigger. So we would collaborate a lot with peers in like-minded organizations. From a business or corporate sense, you would see these other NGOs or not-for-profit organizations as competitors, because we're all
Mm.
competing for donors' money primarily from the fundraising perspective. But I'm not sure whether I read it or heard it or someone said it to me that the idea was, oh no, we're not really competing against them. We're not competing, for a bigger piece of the pie. Our aim as this third sector is to make the pie bigger, is to encourage people, whether it's through our NGO or that NGO over there or that little charity over there, is to encourage people to think about some of the issues that these organizations focus on and dedicate, if not their money, their time to basically helping people that are less fortunate as ourselves. So it sort of started from there. But I mean, as you know, you've known me for a while now, where I pretty much only work for organizations that have a purpose, or a charitable cause. And I really like working with people that are just trying to make things better for everyone. I think the organization I recently worked with was focused on kindness, focused on kind leadership. And I remember, working with the CEO there and a few other senior people there. We were trying to define what kind leadership is. Because definitely in some ways it's a little bit, wishy-washy. What we landed on is, I think, what I've mentioned to you previously, in that kind leadership is essentially making things better for everyone, recognizing the positive impact that you can have on all stakeholders and building a community of followers around you to do this thing collectively.